Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of this story. Thanks POV. I came home early the next morning. Well, home, I don't even know if I can call this place that anymore. I thought I could sneak in quietly. Maybe no one would notice. I have been gone overnight, but the moment I stepped inside, Ajuma ran straight to me and pulled me into a tired hug, followed by a of scolding. Her voice was trembling with worry, but she tried to sound strict. But just as I was about to head upstairs to hide in my room, I heard the footsteps from the staircase. Jungkook, who stood there barefoot, wearing a plain grey t-shirt and black sweatpants. His hair was still a little messy from sleep. His eyes looked tired, worried. I lowered my head, too emotional, exhausted to defend myself or explain anything. As instant of ran to me, his hands gripped my shoulder, scanning my body like he was checking for injuries. I thought he must be checking if I lost the baby. Typical Jungkook, only caring about the child. But then Jungkook softly, Tanga, are you hurt? Did something happen to you? Do you want to call me a doctor? Nothing about the baby, just me, and that was all it took. I broke down. My emotions slipped over like a storm. Tears poured without warning as I leaned into him. He wrapped his arm around me tightly. I sobbed into his chest, and he didn't pull away. He just stood there holding me like I was the most precious thing in the world. Would I finally come When I finally calmed down, I stepped back. Cook gently, not now. Go take a shower, eat something, and rest. We will talk later. Then did I really look that terrible? He guided me to my room and helped me sit on the bed. Then he left quietly, not saying another word. A few moments later, Azuma came in with a tray of warm food. She placed it by the bedside and smiled gently. You don't have to stay, Azuma. I will eat. Azuma, young master told me not to leave your side until you eat. Rest. Her words made my chest warm. I took a shower, changed into comfortable clothes, and ate a little of rice and soup. Just took me in like a child. She even turned off the lights before leaving the room. For the first time in days, I slept without any dreams. I woke up sometimes after noon. Physically, felt okay, but inside I was still hello. I put a large white t-shirt and shorts over my hair and left my room. I wanted to talk to Jan, but then I heard a voice coming from Jungkook's room. I paused in front of the door. His voice was low. He was on a call. Should I go in or just go find Jai instant? I knocked lightly and stepped inside. The room was darker than I remember. It wasn't the room he used to share with Hananona. That room had been bright and warm. The one was cold and shadow heavy. Almost everything here screamed Jungkook. The dark wooden desk, the leather chair, the perfect maid. I cleared my throat. Jungkook ended the call and looked at me. His gaze softened. Jungkook, Tama, how are you feeling now? I checked in earlier, but you were sound asleep. You look a little better, but really, are you okay? His voice was low, deep. It made the space between us feel warm. Taeyoung, I'm fine now. Thank you. I was wondering why you didn't go to the office today, Jungkook. I stayed back because of you. He stared at me, Jungkook. Taeyoung, where did you go yesterday? I almost called the police, but they wouldn't let me file anything until 24 hours passed. Everyone was worried. I looked down and softly. I went to the beach. I needed air. Then I got late and I didn't feel like coming back, so I does that make me feel frustrated? Taeyoung, I said I'm okay. I'm sorry, okay? I don't need to be reminded I am pregnant every second. I can take care of myself. I'm not made of glass. I will call the driver next time to carry me down the stairs too. I said too much. His face changed into not, but not in angry. But he just looked at me carefully. Jungkook quietly then, what's really wrong? Please don't talk to me. I looked, please talk to me. I looked away, then whispering, my boyfriend, he broke up with me after he found out I was pregnant. It was a lie, but close enough to the truth. Jungkook, he stood up and walked over, sitting on the edge of the bed across from me. I could feel the heat in his body, the way his breath felt near my skin. I was twisting my fingers nervously. I couldn't look at him, but then he lifted my chin. Jungkook shot with him. You deserve someone who will never judge you without knowing your story. Someone who sees your heart first. You are special. Don't ever think otherwise. His eyes, those deep brown eyes, I lost in them. I felt something stir inside me. I linked my lips nervously. He leaned forward. I froze. I didn't want to stop him, and then he kissed me. I was soft. It was soft, just a press of lips, but sent waves through my whole body. I had been touched with care. When he pulled away, I stared at him. My heart pounded, but I didn't know what to say, what just happened. But then my mind screamed, what would Hannah think? I stood quickly, guilt slashing through my chest, thinking, how could you kiss me, Jungkook? How could you? Thanks, POV. I'm talking to you, Jungkook. Why did you kiss me? This is wrong, and you know it. My voice trembled with emotion, and guilt clung to my chest like a heavy weight. I had betrayed Nona. There is no other way to say it. Oh, Taehyung, you have done something terrible, worse than all your past mistakes. I was still swimming in that ocean of regret when I heard Jungkook speak. Jungkook calmly, is it? Are you going to pretend you didn't want it? His tone was too casual, like none of this meant anything. Like that case was just some passing moment, some silly experiment that made my stomach twist. And really, I hate you. I really do. Jungkook quietly. You wish you did. His words hit too close to the truth, and I didn't. I let him get close, and maybe I even wanted it, but I was still mad, still ashamed. I stormed out of the room and slammed the door shut before I lost control and did something stupid like slap him. I went straight to my room. I needed to clean my head. This can't happen. It's wrong on so many levels. I passed my room, feeling like the walls were closing in. I needed someone to talk to. I reached for my phone and called Jesse, but it went straight to voicemail. I sighed, then only one person left I could trust right now. Jimin Hyung, my friend who always knew how to calm me down. I dialed his number. Jimin Hyung. Wow, is it really you, Hyung? How have you been? Jimin gently. I am better now that I hear your voice. Are you okay, Hyung? I don't know. I missed you. I'm sorry for disappearing, Jimin Hyung. It's okay. I was really mad at you. I always knew you would call when you were ready. Hey, why don't we meet up like old days? I smiled. That sounds like the comfort I needed, desperately needed. So let's go to our usual spot, Jimin. You got it. And don't worry, it's not a date. Unless you want it to be. I laughed softly for the first time in days. I got dressed quickly. Simple jeans, loose oversized polo and flat sandals. I looked at myself in the mirror. My small baby bump was beginning to show, but the polo helped. The drive was peaceful. The city lights twinkled like stars against the night. When I reached the cafe, I got a table by the window and ordered vanilla ice cream. I was quietly enjoying it when a familiar accent surrounded me, followed by warm arms around my shoulders. Even him, I smiled and leaned back slightly. His presence was always comforting. He ordered something for himself and joined me at the table. We laughed, talked about the old days. It wasn't awkward like I feared. It was comforting. We didn't talk about the current situation, not yet. I just wanted to feel like me for a while, but time passed quickly and the sky grew darker. Then I should head home before someone said, Jimmy, let me walk you to your car. He noticed my new car and joked, Jimmy, wow, did your parents finally spoil you now that you are their only treasure? He was trying to be funny, but the comment hit deeper than it intended. My heart clenched as memories of the last day at my parents' house flashed in my mind. Then good night, Hyun. I drove off in silence, trying to push down the emotions that were bubbling up again. My phone buzzed. It was a message from Jimin Hyun. Hey, are you okay? Did I say something wrong? Of course, he noticed. He always did. I decided to reply later. Indeed, I needed to concentrate. Traveling solo at night wasn't exactly easy. When I got home, I saw Jungkook standing by the entrance, waiting. He looked mad. Well, wasn't in the mood either. I tried to walk past him, but his voice stopped me. Jungkook, Taekook, where have you been? And why didn't you take the driver? Do you even realize how dangerous it is to drive around in your condition? I rolled my eyes but kept walking. I'm not in mood for your drama tonight. He followed and kissed my arms, gentle but firmly. Jungkook, don't do this again. I was worried sick. You are not alone anymore, Taeyong. You can't just disappear like that. His voice was louder now. I saw the frustration in his eyes, the way his jaw clenched. I snapped, Then, I'm sorry, I will make sure to call next time so your precious routine doesn't get disturbed. I will even ask the driver to carry me down the stairs next time just in case I trip. I regret the words. The moment it left my mouth, he looked hot, really hot. But I didn't start them coldly. And don't worry, I promise not to die on you like Hannah did. The pain in his eyes deepened. He slowly let go of my arm. I walked past him and shut my room door behind me. I slammed into the bed, face down, eyes wide. What have I done? I knew I had gone too far with that last comment. The look on his face would haunt me for days. A part of me wanted to oblige to take it back, but my pride, it refused to let me move. Still, my heart whispered with my lips wouldn't say, I'm sorry, Jungkook. Jungkook's POV, I was boiling with frustration by the time I heard things got drive into the compound. How could he be so careless? It's not about control, it's about safety. He is under my care now, and whether he likes it or not, I am going to look out for him. I stood by the door, but he walked past me like I didn't exist, barely giving me a glance. That alone made my blood. Followed him inside and called out his name, trying to reason with him, but instead of understanding, he gave me nothing but silence and irritation. He didn't even apologize, not for the risk he took, not for the worry he caused. Honestly, I was still mad at myself for what happened earlier. In my room, I thought, ignoring the case, pretending. Then he said something that felt like the strutting through my chest, and I promised not to die on you like Hannah. I froze. His words cut deep. He knew exactly what string to pull, and he did it without flinching. But I had my reaction quickly. I let go of his wrist and said nothing as he stomped up the stairs and slammed the door behind him. I sighed and whispered to the silence around me, Jungkook softly, Hannah, I miss you so much. What should I do now? I went up to my room but couldn't stay there. My thoughts were too loud. So I walked down the hallway and unlocked the door to the old room, the room I was once shared with Hannah when Mom and Jisoo were here. The smell of her still there. I ordered the staff not to touch a single thing in the room, not her clothes, not her books, not even the cup of the bedside table. I sat slowly on the bed, image exploded in my mind. Her soft laugh, the way she scolded me when I forget to eat. I opened the closet. I found a photo of her. I closed my eyes and for a second I imagined she was right here laughing and talking to me like a best friend. Then guilt hit me like a storm. I had kissed him, her own younger brother, the one person she loved. Maybe more than she loved herself, even though we were not in physical relationship, but we never cheated on each other. And now I had broken the promise. I kissed him. I returned to my room and locked the door. I walked into the bathroom and turned on the shower. Heat it a little hotter than usual, not dangerously hot, but enough to sting. I stood under the water and let it wash over me, letting the pain numb everything else. Somehow it made me feel like I had paid for what I had done. Would Hannah forgive me if she were here. Therapy is office. Sure. Dr. Park, Mr. Jungkook, how are you feeling today? Jungkook nodding better than last time, maybe even lighter. Dr. Park gently, that's good to hear. Can you explain what's helping you feel this way? Jungkook with a small smile. It's hard to explain. I just feel. Dr. Park leaned forward slightly, watching me closely. Dr. Park, Jungkook, see, may I ask, was there a specific reason you started feeling the way again? Jungkook, I hesitated but answered honestly. Jungkook, I did something that made me feel extremely guilty, but then I tried to make it right and the guilt erased a little. It felt like Hannah forgive me, Dr. Park, and what was it that made you feel guilty? I looked away. The same Jungkook, I kissed someone I shouldn't have, someone close to her, her younger brother with him. It wasn't planned. It just happened, but it was wrong. She nodded, not surprised. Dr. Park, do you feel guilty about you kissed someone at all, or because it was them? Jungkook, both. It's been only 5 months since Hannah passed. I said I never thought to be with someone not this one, and all of the people it had to be them. I betrayed her, Mr. Dr. Park. Thanks, Jungkook, losing a partner is not something anyone truly moves on from. You learn to carry the memory and live beside the pain, but it doesn't mean your heart is not allowed to feel. Thing is someone you have been around. Maybe he reminded you of the comfort or something familiar. I look at the floor unsure how to respond. Dr. Park, when was your last vacation? Jungkook, a long time ago. Hannah and I planned one, but we never got around to it. Dr. Park softly, then maybe it's time what you need. I nodded slowly. Jungkook, I will try. Dr. Park, and one more thing. You said you punished yourself. How? I looked down ashamed again. Jungkook, I took a very hot shower. It wasn't dangerous, but just uncomfortable. Dr. Park, Jungkook, we agreed that self-harm, even a little mind form, is not the solution. Even you feel overwhelmed, think of something that brings you peace, and if that's not enough, you call me and don't go through it alone. Jungkook quietly understand. I will remember next time. Dr. Park, I'm always here. Jungkook say, let's schedule your next session, and I hope by then you will come back with good news, maybe even from a vacation. You deserve it. Jungkook is smiling fondly. Thank you, doctor. As I left the office, one thought echoes in my mind. I needed to get out of that house, even if I couldn't take a vacation. Just it, I needed space, but first I had to call Jisoo. I needed her help to took out my phone and dialed her number. She picked it up. Third ring, Jungkook, Jisoo, I need your help. To be continued. And how was it? Comment it down. Hope you enjoyed it. I will be back in the next episode. Till then, take care. Say bye bye. Love you. Bye.